here we are, finally starting to put the block back together. Here we have the Alpha 164 block, which I've had on my table for seemingly forever now, and almost every video you can probably see the thing under my coat. So here we are, we've brought it out, we've cleaned it up. All the main journals all nice and clean. So what I have to do is I've measured my crankshaft for all the different sizes and then corresponded the size to what the classification in the book here is. You can see the different classifications here on the crank pins in the main journals here. So obviously I have a 3 liter. So you use this to determine where you lie in terms of sizing. On mine, I have reds, which is a good sign actually. But on the connecting rods, I have a couple reds, a few blues, and another red. And even a couple of these blues are even on the low side. They're pretty small. So what I'm gonna have to do is a trick I used on my Saab engine as well. I have obviously a main bearing set here. So what I'm gonna do is I got my micrometer here. I'm going to measure the thickness of each of these bearings, put it on this sheet, order them from largest to smallest, and then what we'll try to do, well actually on the mains I don't have to do that because these are the mains. So the mains, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my friend Plastigauge. Quickly throw that together, torque it down to determine what the oil clearance is. The oil clearance is here, it tells you right in the book, 0.016 to 0.057. So we'll see how I lie, where I lie in there, but I'm still going to write the sizing down so that if I have to, if a couple of the clearances aren't kind of, if in other words, I want to make the oil clearances even between all of the mains so that an equal amount of oil goes out of all of those bearings. So if a couple of them are on the low side of the, a couple of them are on the low side and a couple of them are on the high side, the ones that are on the high side are going to flow more oil than the others, which can starve oil to the connecting rods, which is what you don't want. So your best bet is to try to make them, if they're all a little high or they're all a little low, just try to make them even. If at all possible, try to do that. So that's what I'm going to try to do right now. So yeah, I'm going to write down all these sizing, and then I'll order it from thickest to thinnest, and then Plastigauge it, find out where I lie, and then put a couple of these switch a couple of these halves around to make it as even as I can.